What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show today. We have a slim one-game lead over the Brewers in the division at this point. We got a 4-game set against the Cubs in Chicago. I'm expecting to see a 2-2 split here. All right, top of the first. Runner on first, only one away. Let's see what we got here. 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 94 on the two-seamer, nothing else quicker than 86 miles an hour. Late on the four-seamer there, fouling it off down the right field line. And first in the National League All-Star vote, that's about 3 weeks away after this series is done. Oh, fouling off the slider below the knees there. That's not doing myself any favors. I'm down 0-2 here. Right off the bat. All right. Popped it up. Not going to advance the runner that way. Oof. All right. There's a second out of the first inning. Top of the third. Score is now 2-1. Runner on first again. We're going to try for the single or better. Runner on first, 2 away here. Mackenzie Gore still on the mound for the Cubs, obviously. Oh, had me way out in front looking stupid on that changeup. All right. Here we go. I'd like to have that one back. Honestly, that would have been a great one to time up my swing better on. Blooping one out. Shortstop's going to catch that one in short left field. Oof. 2 really bad at-bats to start things off here in Chicago. Bottom half of the fourth now. Nelson Velasquez at the plate. It's a 2-1 ball game still. And that weird washed out look here. I don't know why the game is doing this. It's really, really washed out. Easy to make the play there for the second out. Deep in right field down the line. Hit it to one of the deeper parts of right field. So that's the second out there. Bottom of the fifth. Still 2-1. 2 out. Nobody on for Nick Madrigal. He's got a 3-1 count here. And he's going to put one a little bit behind me. Not too bad. Lots of air underneath it. And that ends the fifth inning. We're moving on to the sixth. Speaking of that, I'm leading things off in the sixth. Nobody out, nobody on for me, obviously. Mackenzie Gore still on the mound for the Cubs. Let's see if I can do a little bit better against him. That was an easy take on the curveball off the plate away. I'm the reigning home run champion. I think I've got 28 on the season so far. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Smidge early on the changeup there in the zone. Fouled that off. Now we have a 1-1 count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at. Oh, that was a good one. Slider right down Broadway. Smidge out in front of it, though. So that one's fouled off, and now it's a 1-2 count. Change up below the knees there. I wanted to swing at that out of his hand, but I'm like, nope. I'd rather strike out looking if that's a fastball at the knees. There's a fastball there, but it's not at the knees. It's inside off the plate. Now it's a full count with nobody out here. Do I draw the walk? Maybe. Let's see. Yep, I sure am. Slider way inside. I got first base. I like it. Nothing happens with it, though. So we move ahead. It's top of the eighth. Still a 2-1 ball game. Chicago on top. We'll try to make contact with every swing and record a hit. New pitcher on the bump here. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90-mile-an-hour slider, and circle change. So he's a bit of a hurler. I was way late on that four-seamer right down the middle. Perfect pitch to hit, but man was I late. Here we go. Oh, swinging at the circle change below the knees at 86-mile-an-hour pitch there. And I was still behind on it. That's the bad part. If that was a four-seamer, there was no way I was even going to make contact with it. And there's a good rip out into left center field. That one's heading deep, and center fielder runs it down out there. He's showing off some wheels. All right. Nothing happened there, though. Carson Kelly now at the plate for the Cubs. It's now a tie game in the bottom of the ninth. 2-2 is the score. Nobody out, nobody on for him here. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Got a 1-1 count here. And he's putting one deep into right field. He's going to walk it off there. There's no way you're going to bring that back with the basket and all. So, yep, 3-2 is the final score. Cubs take game number 1. All right, let's head on to game number 2 here as I rock the over on today's game. Got a few good swings in there, but couldn't find anything for a base hit. So we'll see what we can do here. Just another day game. Hard to say. It is cloudy, but I would say it's a day game. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer and sinker there. Sweeping curve only hits 81. And there's a sinker off the plate inside. Ball 1. I will take that. Let's see if we can still manage to win 2 games here in Chicago in this 4-game set. By the way, if you're watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Because, you know, those things help me move up in the algorithm for YouTube. And I pop out in foul ground to the first baseman. Awesome. Trying to promote the channel in the middle of a video and the game says, nope, screw you, dude, you're out. Alright, bottom half of the first, Christian Franklin leading things off for the Cubs. We managed to score 1 run in the top half of the inning, so it's a 1-0 ball game. Cardinals on top. 2-1 pitch to Christian Franklin here. And he's putting her in the cheap seats. Oh yeah, ain't no way we're going to be able to get to that one. Off the scoreboard, lands in the basket. It's a brand new ball game all over again. Oof, now it's 2-1 bottom of the first. Only 1 out. Runners on the corners for Patrick Wisdom. Okay, come on, Big Shoots. Give me something I can get a glove on. That would be great. I don't know. That's a foul ball. Ooh, not foul by much either. I would have landed in the basket if it was fair. He puts one into play here. We'll get that. We're going to try to get him at the plate as well. Bad throw. Not going to get him. Now a 3-1 ball game, but at least there's 2 outs. All right. Top of the third, I'm back up to the plate. 0 for 1 after popping out in foul ground there next to first base. Justin Steele still on the mound for the Cubs. And I pop it up again with a late swing on a four-seamer inside off the plate. Tell you, my pitch selection has been terrible here. Brian Anderson at the plate now for the Cubs, still holding on to that 3-1 lead in the bottom of the third. He's 1 for 1 on the game so far. And he puts it almost right directly at me. Just a couple of little stutter steps, and we got that for the first out. At least that's a perk, right? My fielding isn't complete garbage in this game. Top of the fourth, still 3-1 ball game. Runner on second for me with 2 outs. Justin Steele still on the mound for the Cubs. See what we can do here. Hey, let's swing at a pitch outside of the zone. Four-seamer away off the corner. And I foul it off. I gotta remember to choose my pitches well here. And a four-seamer above the plate, but above the zone as well. So now it could be a 2-0 count, but instead I'm swinging at him, making it an 0-2 count. And I pop up yet another one to first base. This has been a game to forget here. Wow. 4 innings down for the Cardinals end of things. Yeah, I've had 3 pop-outs. That's terrible. 5-1 score now, top of the 7th. Brad Wyke at the mound. He's a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. And I pop up yet another one, swinging at a four-seamer up and in. Jeez. What am I doing here? Besides swinging at bad pitches. All right, bottom half of the 8th. Cubs are still up 5-1 here. Nobody on. 1 away here for Frank Schwindel. He's got an 0-2 count in this at-bat. And he's going to put one into shallow right field. Easy play to get to, and that's the second out. Alrighty. Top of the 9th, it's 5-3 now. I am 0 for 4 and 0 for 7 in the series. Holy cow. I'm having a one to forget here. Alex Reyes on the mound, 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 99 on the two-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 89 on his slider. And we'll watch that four-seamer at 96, well off the plate away. That's ball 1. Finally, starting to learn not to swing at every pitch. There's a two-seamer on the inside corner. Had to try to get a swing on that, but at 98 miles an hour, I was way behind on it. Here we go, 1-1 pitch. And I'm swinging at a two-seamer above the zone there. Way behind it to boot. Oof. Gee, I wonder why I'm popping out like a boss in this series. That's why. Way behind on the swings. You're not going to make anything close to good contact. We watch a four-seamer there to get it back to even at 2-2 on the count. And got me swinging at the slider low and away. Scouting report comes back to bite me in the butt. Cubs win game number 2. They've won the first 2 of this 4-game series. We're going to see what we can do in game number 3 to try to eke out a couple of wins here. This is not turning out in a positive fashion for us right now. Got 28 home runs on the season, 321 batting average. You can't tell it in this series. I've got rocking a big fat 0 for 8. Pitcher on the mound here. Now he's got a 96-mile-an-hour sinker, 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, a cutter at 93. And we'll watch a sinker inside for ball 1. Got a runner on first here. 1 away here. Top of the first. Checking on the runner at first. Come on, Edward Alzolay. Let's get one over the plate. Give me something good that I can extend on. I'd love to get myself a base hit in this series at some point. Had me with the slider just off the plate away. Just missed the outside corner there, but I swung down it and swung early, so it's a 1-1 count. And I line it right to the shortstop there. Good rip. Not a good outcome. Now 0 for 9 on the series, bottom half of the first. Still a tie game at this point. Patrick Wisdom at the plate with runners on first and second and 2 away. And the game is doing the funny washed out color thing again. Wow, okay. And he's going to put one in the air down the right field line, but that's going to be an easy play to end the inning. The game is still tied. We're heading on to the second. Top of the fourth, though. I'm back up to the plate. Nobody on, 1 away here. Adbert Alzolay still on the mound for the Cubs. Going to see if I can do a little better than every other at-bat I've had in this series so far, and that one's not it. Fouled off a slider down the left field line. And we'll watch the slider outside for a ball. We're back to 1-1 for a count. Oh, swinging at the sinker just below the knees there. Way late on it. Now it's a 1-2 count. And slider in the dirt. Gets it back to even again at 2-2. Come on, big guy. Give me something good to hit. Oh, swinging at the sinker inside. That was not the slider I was expecting. Striking out. Top of the fifth, though, we're up 2-0 here. Bases loaded, 2 out. Still got Adbert Alzolay on the mound for the Cubs. Oh, sinker. In the zone. Late swing. Gets it by me. It's a 0-1 count. Let's go, boys. This is a grand slam opportunity. And I'm swinging at sinkers. That time I actually had my timing in good shape. Just the pitch location. Wasn't going to do anything with that. And we're going to watch that one. It's now a 1-2 count after watching one for a ball finally. Here we go. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. And I rip one down the third base line. That is a fair ball. That is off the bricks down the line there. And it's a 2-run single for me. And a 4-0 lead for the Cardinals here in the top of the fifth. I will take that any day of the week. Michael Goldberg now, bottom of the fifth. He's 1 for 5 on the series. 0 for 1 today. He's got an 0-1 count with nobody on him, 1 away in the bottom of the fifth inning here. Here's the pitch. And we can run this one down. And that's the second out of the bottom of the fifth. That weird washout thing's going on a lot here in Wrigley. I don't know what the deal is with that. Now it's not as badly washed out, but it's still washed out something funky. Bottom of the fifth, Brian Anderson at the plate. 0-1 count with nobody on and 2 away. He's also going to loft one out into right field. Long run. Able to make the play, though, at the warning track. That ends the fifth inning and preserves the shutout to this point. Top of the sixth. It's now a 7-0 ball game. Kyle Crick on the mound for the Cubs. He's got a 93-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 93 on the two-seamer, and a slider that will not hit 80 miles an hour. We can watch that four-seamer up. There's ball one. I think that statistic there said I've got 34 career RBIs against Chicago. We'll see what we can do to increase that in this at-bat. Late swing on the four-seamer inside. Center fielder's going to be able to make that play, no problem. That ends the top half of the sixth. All right, top of the ninth. Still a 7-0 ball game. I'm 1 for 12 on the series. Holy mackerel. Nobody on and 2 out for me. 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick on Brad Wyke on the mound for the Cubs. He puts one right down Broadway. A little bit late on the swing, but not bad. That's going to end the top half of the inning. All kinds of airtime there. Going to see if the Cubs can score a run or two. We win the game 7-0. It's a 2-hit shutout. All right, we've taken one of them finally after 3 games. We're going on to game number 4 to see if we can split this series 2-2. So that was my goal at the beginning of the series, and hopefully we can pull it off instead of losing 3 of 4. Now hitting .320, third in the National League. Spencer Strider on the mound for the Cubs here, 2 out, nobody on for me. It's 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, nothing else quick. Let's see what happens. Puts one right down Broadway, got a good swing on it. Finds the hole on the right side, and I got a leadoff single. Well, not a leadoff single. Finally got my second base hit of the series. Nothing comes of it, though, as the bottom of the first, still tied at 0. Runner on first, nobody out for Brian Anderson. He takes his 1-2 pitch into shallow right field. That finds some grass, and that's going to be runners on the corners after that little blooper. All right. Cubs are making a game of this one. It's 2-1 now, top of the third. Got a runner on third and 2 out for me. Still got the Cubs starter Spencer Strider on the mound. Oh, four-seamer just above the zone. I wanted to swing at that so bad. Woo-hoo! It's now a 1-0 count. Here we go. See if he gives me something a little bit better to swing at. He does, but I am late on the swing. So now it's a 1-1 count. Four-seamer just off the plate away. Holy cow, what a pitch. 2-1 count, though. And he throws one inside. I think he's trying to pitch around me just a little bit here. I might find myself on first base in 5 pitches. Let's see. 3-1 pitch here. Nope, I'm putting one into center field. Center fielder didn't really even have to move to get a glove on that one. That ends the top of the third with the score still 2-1 Cubs. Bottom half of the inning here, Frank Schwindel at the plate. He's hitting .281 this season. 1 out, nobody on for him with an 0-2 pitch on the way. He's lofting one out to right field, but plenty of time to get to this one to make the play for 2 outs. All right, bottom of the fourth, Alexander Canario at the plate. Nobody on, 1 out. He's got a 3-2 count here. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Score is still 2-1 Cubs. Puts one shallow into the alley. Easy play there for 2 away. All right, let's see what happens here. Top of the 6th. The score is now 3-1. Cubs on top. I'm 1 for 2 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on here. Still got the Cubs starter on the mound. Let's see what we get. Oh, changeup way out in front of it. Ripped it foul. Last 8 games, 2 home runs. Ooh, not the greatest statistic there. I mean, it's great that I'm still hitting them, but 2 over 8 games. I don't know why that's a relevant one in this situation. 1-1 pitch on the way here. It's another easy take. Four-seamer low and inside. It's now 2-1. And he's really rocking out the pitches, not taking a lot of time in between them at all. 2-2 pitch here. Oh, he just about got me. It's now a full count. Here we go. Right down Broadway, and that's going to find the cheap seats, kids. They're going to be chanting throw it back after that one. It's now a 3-2 ball game. There's the chant, throw it back. All right. Bottom half of the seventh, we're after the stretch. Joey Gallo at the plate for the Cubs, who are still up 3-2. There's a runner on first, one away for him. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He's got an 0-1 count in this at-bat. And he's going to put one out into right field. Easy play to get to this one. Get it back quickly. And there goes my throwing accuracy again. Still bottom of the seventh, 2 away. Runner on second now. Frank Schwindel at the plate. He's over 2 today. Got a 2-2 count in this at-bat. Still holding on to the 1-run lead. And here's the pitch. Easy play here. Just a couple of steps to my left. And that ends the seventh. Score is still 3-2 Cubs. See what happens now. Top of the eighth, runner on first. Nobody out for me. And they're going to intentionally walk me to get runners on first and second with nobody out. Can't say that I blame them because I'm either hitting home runs or I'm getting out. No in between. They don't want to risk it with me trying to hit a home run here. Didn't work out too well. Cardinals are now up 5-3. Bottom of the ninth. Runners on first and second and 2 out. This could be a walk-off for Joey Gallo. Let's see if he keeps it in the yard or not with this 2-1 pitch. And nope, he's walking it off. I am not going to get to this one. Not a chance. There it is, 6-5 win for the Cubs. In game number 4, they take 3 out of 4 and won 2 of those 3 in walk-off fashion. So there we have it, kids. That's the end of this episode. Also, because it's the end of this series, I'm going to remind you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things, and we will see you in the next one.